Welcome to Unsolicited Radio, where we're showcasing the original songs of my darling husband, Richard Murray. Murray with an EY. This is the show called Fun Times. And so let's get to it. Let's have fun. Enjoy.
Ladies and gentlemen, please silence your cell phones, fasten your funny bones, and prepare for a motion picture that escaped from the projector. Tonight, we proudly present I Feel Like Mel Brooks Tonight. Some folks sip fine wine to ease away their blues. Me, I fire up a comedy with nothing left to lose. I laugh until my sides give in, my worries all take flight. I'm feeling just like Mel Brooks tonight, where the serious don't stand a chance and every punchline starts a dance. I feel like Mel Brooks tonight. Everything's wonderfully out of sight, from Blazing Saddles to Young Frankenstein. The world's a joke and I'm alright. Ride the laughs till morning light, no room left for fear or fright. If life gets heavy, that's alright. I feel like Mel Brooks tonight. I'm dodging high anxiety, watching silent movies speak so loud. I'm lost in history of the world, part one, laughing way too hard and proud. Even when life stinks comes around, there's another gag to write. I feel like Mel Brooks tonight. Nothing's wrong that laughter can't make right. A little crazy, slightly bent, every grin is heaven sent. If life forgets to treat me right, I feel like Mel Brooks tonight. I got Spaceballs on the radar, Robin Hood, Men in Tights in the trees, Dracula, dead and loving it, knocking at my window, begging, won't you laugh with me? Then the producers steal the spotlight while the 12 chairs roll on by. Even Paws of Fury, the legend of Hank, joins the circus. And the 2,000-year-old man still gets the biggest cry. I feel like Mel Brooks tonight, turning darkness into light. The world may throw its pies at me, I'll laugh before they ever bite. Here's to every joke well told, every smile that won't grow old. Long live laughter, bold and bright. I feel like Mel Brooks tonight. They say laughter is the best medicine, unless you've got a piano falling on your head. Then I'd recommend a doctor.
Friday night in Reno, neon on my face. Dealer says good evening, I just smile and take my place. Hit me, I ain't scared to draw another one. Hit me, lady, look and me are just having fun. 17's too shaky, 18's feeling iffy. Dealer, don't you pity me. Hit me. Red's been running heavy, a little car cards are gone. Smile, sip the bourbon. Nobody knows what's going on. Cowboy to my left side, businessman to my right. Everybody's chasing something under these casino lights. I've lost a few, I've won a few. That's the way the wheel will spin. You don't beat tomorrow if you never play again. Hit me, I ain't scared to draw another one. Hit me, lady, look at me, I'm just having fun. Maybe I'll leave a winner, maybe I'll leave broke. Either way, I'm leaving smiling. That's no joke. Hit me, every hand begins with something new. When they lay my last hand down and cash my final chips, tell that dealer one more time, dealer, hit me. A little softer every year, lost a little fire, gained a little clear. Been through winter's cold, summer's golden sea. Pour another glass, it ages just like me. The label's a little faded, the cork ain't what it used to be. But every year you open it ages just like me. These hands ain't quite as steady, this back complains a bit, but every laugh I've gathered I wouldn't trade one bit. The young ones chase tomorrow, I'm happy where I stand, counting all my blessings with this old bottle in my hand. The label's a little faded, the cork ain't what it used to be. Funny how the finest things take a little history, a few more lines upon my face, a few less things to prove. ages just like me. Some folks spend their whole lives trying not to grow old. Me, I'm just thankful for another story to be told. The label's a little faded, the cork ain't what it used to be. If love is measured over time, then I'm rich as I can be. Raise your glass to yesterday, tomorrow we'll just see. Here's to every precious year. It ages just like me. Yeah, it ages just like me.
Do you confuse witty quotes? Do you twist your words and misspell your native tongue? You may suffer from lickety-clackle and for it. Oh no! I said better Nate than leave her again! Come, reassure you! Damn it all, Mescal supplement! Just 2 shots before any public intercourse or a speaking engagement, and you'll never give a crap what comes out of your mouth again! Damn it all, damn it all! Sign up today for only $49.95 a month and receive your own dyslexic Prawn Star t-shirt! Perfect for confusing your friends, family, and parole officers. Available now at all feed stores, public libraries, and tattoo parlors. Damn it all, Mescal supplement! Because who gives a frick what you said? Anyway.
Now, boys, I know what you're thinking, and I don't blame you. But let me tell you what really happened. I was way deep in the woods, tracking a 10-point buck. Came upon some gigantic footprints in the muddy muck. I started hearing trees a-knocking and branches breaking. I hunkered down to hear grunts and groans a-shaking. That's when everything went black. I wakes up in a comfy cave. Someone has made me breakfast. I'm greeted by a gigantic hairy hand and a delicate little flower sitting beside the plate. Uh-oh. Bigfoot was my lover, Lord, I never saw it coming. She hugged me like a grizzly, thought she'd crack my ribs for nothing. I came looking for a trophy, but the joke was all on me. I went hunting for Bigfoot, but Bigfoot hunted me. She caught my 10-point buck and pointed to where's my truck while she prepared the venison. I escaped back to town, a citizen. Once again! Bigfoot was my lover, Lord, I never saw it coming. She hugged me like a grizzly, thought she'd crack my ribs for nothing. I came looking for a trophy, but the joke was all on me. I went hunting for Bigfoot, but Bigfoot hunted me. When the sheriff finally asked me, "Did you find Bigfoot, Indiana Jones?" I answered, "Buddy, don't let her find you." Some folks shake your hand, some just nod and grin. Some folks never notice the shape that someone's in. Daddy taught me long ago, before you walk on through, take a second, look 'em in the eye. Let 'em know they matter too. How you doing? How you been? Good to see you, my old friend. Pull up a chair, tell me where you've been. Life goes by so fast, let's not waste a minute then. How you doing? How you been? Good to see you once again. Some wear boots all polished, some wear holes clear through. Some folks carry burdens, never telling you. You never know who's lonely, or who just needs a smile. One little conversation can carry on another mile. One day somebody will ask about me when my boots are by the door. Hope they don't remember what I own, just that I always asked for more. More stories, more laughter, one more friend. How you doing? How you been? Good to see you, my old friend. If tomorrow never finds us, I'm glad today just did. Shake my hand, share a smile, that's where every friendship begins. How you doing? How you been? Good to see you. save me, please? Smoke rolls low where the young men lie. Mothers pray while the cannons fly. Heroes, cowards, all the same. Every stone remembers a name. Brass and lead don't know who's right. They only answer to fear and fight. When morning comes, the bugle cries. A mother's son is living or dies. Two metals bound together, built to last through every kind of weather. Brass and lead could be my last reprieve. Only God above, can you save me, please? The insanity of battle, all men are mad, hurling insults with death to be had. Bodies fall limp, breathless and pale. Brass and lead meet in a hellish hail. Two metals bound together, built to last through every kind of weather. Brass and lead could be my last reprieve. Only God above, can you save me, please?
A deep, overly dramatic horror voice from the shadowy depths of Murrey films comes a bone-rattling spectacle of skeletal proportions. Day bones! What's the reanimation of petrified bone? See the dead walk again, this time in heels and Hawaiian shirts for their all-you-can-eat reunion party buffet. Day bones! Let's the ramps up! Watch the reanimation of petrified bone! See the dead walk again, this time in heels and Hawaiian shirts for their all-you-can-eat reunion party buffet! Sedgering SKO, Anita Femur, Red Skelton, and introducing Calcium as Little Johnny! An announcer with growing intensity. Be amazed as the Bistro Bar Club hosts the party of the millennium with appetizers and 2-for-1 cocktails to die for! When the bones start dancing, there's no stopping the party. When the bones start dancing, there's no stopping the party. Coming soon on DVD, Netflix, and any graveyard with free Wi-Fi. Not yet rated, but probably condemned.
off that old gilded night, slipped it in its case like kissing it goodnight. He smiled across the parking lot, said, boy, don't complicate. 3 chords to paradise, that's all it really takes. 3 chords to paradise, that's all I ever need. 1 for hope, 1 for love, 1 for memories. If your heart believes it, the rest comes naturally. 3 chords to paradise, that's enough for me. I've heard 1,000 pickers try to outrun time, playing fancy circles, missing every line. But an honest song will find you long before your hands get fast. Truth don't need a spotlight, just a reason that it lasts. 3 chords to paradise, that's all I ever need. 1 for hope, 1 for love, 1 for memories. If your heart believes it, the rest comes naturally. 3 chords to paradise, that's enough for me. Fall silent, somebody else will play. Pass along the melody, don't let it fade away. If you can make 1 stranger smile or dry 1 set of tears, you've already found paradise. It's been there all these years. 3 chords to paradise, that's all I ever need. 1 for hope, 1 for love, 1 for memories. You don't have to chase forever what was always free. 3 chords to paradise, still singing inside of me. Just 3 chords to paradise. Folks ask why I keep that old pickup around. Rust on the fenders, dents all over town. She leaks a little oil, groans climbing every hill, but she gets me where I'm going, and I reckon always will. They don't make 'em like that old GMC. Lord, she sure was good to me. Strong where it mattered, stubborn as could be. Come to think about it, they don't make 'em like my first ex-wife either. That truck never argued unless the weather turned cold. Needed just a little patience and a ex-wife now, that's another tale. She could straighten out a preacher or send a banker to jail. They don't make them like that old GMC, built to work, built to last, built honestly. And as for that woman, well, mercy me, they don't make them like my first ex-wife. Now before y'all get the wrong idea, the truck was easier to understand. One finally quit running, one finally quit me. Funny thing is, I still miss them equally. They don't make them like that old GMC, or women who could challenge me. Time keeps moving, memories don't leave, no sir. They don't make them like. Bobby drove a Frito truck every Tuesday afternoon. Clocked out right on quitting time, whistling some old tune. He'd back into Whiskey Creek, same spot every week. Folks would grin before he spoke, 'cause they all knew his routine. They know my truck drinks, that's why it always stops in here. Runs a little rough around 5 o'clock, needs a little gear. It ain't me that's thirsty, I'm just holding the keys. Blame that old truck, don't go blaming me. Fran served his favorite glass, didn't even have to ask. Somebody'd yell, "Your truck's outside," he'd answer with a laugh. That old Ford gets mighty lonely after hauling chips all day. If I don't let her wet her whistle, she just won't pull away. Well, Officer Jones came by one night, smiled beneath his hat, said, "Bobby, is that pickup drinking?" He said, "Imagine that." They know my truck drinks, that's why she's parked outside. Soon as she smells that homemade wine, she just naturally arrives. I keep telling everybody, but nobody believes that truck's got a mighty powerful thirst, hasn't got nothing to do with me. Now Bobby's gone, the truck is too. Whiskey Creek's been quiet, but every now and then somebody smiles and orders 1 for 2. Yeah, they knew that truck drank, everybody played along. Sometimes the best old stories are the ones that live on. Raise a glass to Bobby, wherever he may be. And if you ask around, trucks, still thirsty. Oh, it wasn't Bobby that drank here, it was his truck.
Have you heard? Moofner Murfner's hand cow wash is now open in downtown Flibgibbet. Bring your bovine for the Noble Special. Wash, wax, blow dry, even a full body curl. Our pro wash staff will have your cattle looking utterly glamorous in no time.
I took Bessie in for a wash, and now she looks so good I almost married her.
We won't milk you, but you'll say Moofner's is the teats. Come see us today at one of our 3 convenient cow wash locations.